Welcome back. Just in time for today's recall roundup, and we're starting off with popular hybrid vehicles. The automaker says certain 2023 through 2025 Toyota Corolla Cross hybrid vehicles have a faulty pedestrian warning sound right now. If the warning sound is too low, pedestrians may be less able to detect an approaching vehicle, increasing the risk of injury. Toyota dealers will update the software on the affected vehicles, and they'll do it for free. Now, if you have these festive favors from Amazon, you might just want to go ahead and throw them out. The Corolla's Christmas light-up rings violate the mandatory safety standard for toys because the battery compartment within the LED light ring contains button cell batteries. Now, those can easily be accessed by children. Ingested batteries can cause some serious injuries like internal chemical burns. Graco is recalling some of its car seats, a big story for parents. This issue involves the base of the Snug Ride turn and slide infant car seats. They were sold between January and March. Graco didn't say exactly what the problem is, but the company discovered it during post-production testing. The company says that the car seats are still safe to use without this base. Owners of the product can contact Graco for a free replacement base as well.